you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at T-Mobile Park has been closed for comfort. Tonight the road trip continues with the first of four between the Baltimore Orioles and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball comes your way next. Logan Gilbert will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Now at the plate is Ryan Keane. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the AB on its way. First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike one. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, I know these are 2 last place teams if you look at the standings right now, but it's super early. They got a chance to right the ship. There's a lot of talent to fill both these rosters. Let's give them a chance to get their feet under them, but they got to start doing the little things right if they're going to push this in the right direction.
And it's fouled away. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that brings up Javi Baez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. A windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
At the plate, Cedric Mullins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 4 home runs, 9 driven in. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Into the windup and the pitch. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Omar Narvaez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the belt, kicks and deals as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Now the 0-1. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. he could end up being a big factor.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Orioles lead 1. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Max Scherzer will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Now to the plate, here is J.P. Crawford. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Here's the pitch. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters' meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
Again, another foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
One and two, the count to the Mariners shortstop.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
To the plate now, Jake Fraley. Fouled away. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Scherzer has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Scherzer looks in. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Santander is there. 2 down.
Batting first, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Skied down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Mariners are down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in next will be. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Anthony Santander the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Gilbert has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
1 out, nobody on. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. First offering on its way. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Oh, and it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Orioles held in check there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in is the DH, Kyle Lewis.
Designated hitter.
And the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
So here now is Ty France, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Past battles with Scherzer. He's 3 for 9. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And another foul ball. Scherzer into the windup. 1-2 on its way. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Count remains full. The next 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
So now to the plate, Luis Torrens, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. So next to bat will be Dylan Moore, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch of the AB on its way, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. France, the runner at first with 2 gone. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time, fouled away. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
And now here is Sam Haggerty. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch on its way.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The set and the 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Swing and a liner, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Danny Henderson trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Now the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
At the plate now is Donovan Solano. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
This is back toward the mound, but robbed of a hit by the pitcher.
The left fielder, Ryan Keane.
Next up is Ryan Keane, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Has a look, now the pitch. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Has a look, now the pitch.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4. There's one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's Javier Baez. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. And another throw over in the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. 1 left for the Orioles. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Matt Vierling.
The left fielder.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Pitch on the way. Flares this one over toward first. He'll feed it to Scherzer, covering to record the out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Back to the top of the order now, and that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. First pitch of the AB now. Scherzer gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. Santander is there. 2 down.
The batter, the center fielder, Jake.
So now to the plate, Jake Fraley, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Ground ball left side. Baez fields it cleanly. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, or you see your shortstop get a glove on it, you're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and it's solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
He's set. Here it comes. Brandon Belt is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Fraley leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Now it'll be Kyle Lewis. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
In there, 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back with more on a Thursday night. Following this, Mariners leave a couple. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And now in the box, Cedric Mullins as we begin the top of the 4th.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Popped him up. France in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Omar Narvaez. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back on it is the left fielder. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Hit softly down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
I got the count 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. One run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and it's 1-0 Baltimore. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring in Ty France.
Third baseman.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And oh, that gets him on the mound. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Next to hit, Luis Torrens comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Scherzer looks in. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's ball 2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Charging in is Santander. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And stepping in, Dylan Moore worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Now the pitch.
At the ball.
2 out, nobody on.
Ball
Now
2.
it's 2-0.
2-0. Yeah.
Over the outside half, and it's
2-0,
2-1.
1 strike.
Got him to swing under
2
that
balls,
one. It's
2
2-2.
strikes.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail this one 1-0. New inning set to get underway. And here comes the first baseman, Trey Mancini. Now here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Way outside. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. And a foul pop behind the plate. Torrens has a play. 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Danny Henderson.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Danny Henderson, worked a walk his first time up. The pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
1-1 the count now. One and two now as that's in there at the knees. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Donovan Solano. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. 0-1, here it comes. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mariners manager to discuss his thoughts on Seattle's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Leading off the inning, it'll be Sam Haggerty, and they could use a spark from him here.
The second baseman.
First offering.
Ball. Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one.
I got a ball, one strike.
The 1-1.
Hey!
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
Trying to for the second time.
Ball, that's out.
And he struck him out. So he's one shy of the magic 3,000 strikeouts as that number sits on 2,999. Stepping in now, Matt Vierling. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Scherzer's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit to first. He'll feed it to Scherzer, covering to record the out.
The batter, number 3. Shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go J.P. Crawford. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Next to hit is Jake Fraley. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
1-0 count. Here it is. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this will be fouled away. Crawford is off of first with 2 away. Lined hard to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Mariners leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ryan Keane. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. In there, 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Here's the pitch. Ground ball right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Into the box now, Javier Baez. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. No hits to this point. That's wide, 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Out in front here is this one scorched, foul to the left. Set to deliver on 2-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, number 31.
Ready now is Cedric Mullins. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. Now the 1-0. Runners on first with one down. Now a throw over and the runner back safely. The 1-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Omar Narvaez back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier. Throw over to first, and the runner back. From the belt, the pitch.
Count 1-0.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Pitch out.
Ball,
Nothing
no
doing. 2 out with the man at first. He's running. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-1. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back the center fielder. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, and the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Number 16 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 16.
At the plate now, Chris Bryant, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 pitch.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 3-0 Baltimore. Stepping in once again is Brandon Belt. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
0-1 the count. Fouled off.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen here.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run here for Brandon Belt. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Mariners are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets him going.
Now to bat, Kyle Lewis. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Tyler Wells will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. First pitch of the AB on its way. Base is empty here with nobody out. Down the left field line and deep. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And it's fouled away. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Ty France stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. He bounced out last time up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he misses again here. 2-0 to the Mariner third baseman.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home.
Yeah.
Bases are empty, one man out. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
To the plate now, Luis Torrens. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 on its way. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. To the left side, but it's well foul. Now another 0-2.
Oh, that's off the plate.
France, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And this one's in the dirt. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Scorched to third. Bryant is up with it. Solano for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. That's how you roll it. 5 to 4 to 3. A double play sends us to break. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Next to dig in, Trey Mancini popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to make an adjustment. You could tell this guy's been struggling with the bat in his hands. He's got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax, take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here.
Here's the 0-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
There. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
In now, Danny Henderson. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fraley is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Donovan Solano.
So here is Donovan Solano. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Orioles lead 1, and it's still 3-1. Leading off the inning, it'll be Dylan Moore as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Mullins is right there, 1 down.
The batter, the second baseman, Sam Haggerty.
Digging in next, Sam Haggerty. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the AB now. One out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Stepping in next, Matt Vierling. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And strike three called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Mariners are down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Shane Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 29, Shane Green.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Ryan Keane trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning.
Ryan Keane.
From the stretch, he'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Green, a 6'4" right-hander. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Hey. 2-2. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And here's the 3-2 from him. And he popped him up. And Haggerty's there to make the catch. There's one gone.
The bat, number 2, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Next, it'll be Javier Baez. No hits to this point. Now here's the first offering. Cut fastball inside, ball one. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Cedric Mullins waits on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a cut fastball comes in a bit tight. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So next to hit is Cedric Mullins. He was hunched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
And, Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. And
they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
Look out, 1-1.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Torrens is there. And that will end the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's as the lead remains 3-1.
Concentrating my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television, according to his purpose.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Darren O'Day is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 56.
First pitch on the way.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call. Now the indication from the dugout, and they will use a challenge here. So we'll see what the replay operations center in Manhattan has to say about it.
Okay, one more look at it here. Is there enough evidence to overturn this call? I think there is. Looks to me like the ball beat him to first. I think this is a good challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
The call of safe at first base has been overturned. The battle is out.
Standing in now, Jake Fraley, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Popped high in the air. Bryant is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Next for Seattle, Brandon Belt blasted a solo homer last time up.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Score holds, it's 3-1. Kenan Middleton enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Omar Narvaez coming to the plate again as we look back at his 2 home runs in the game so far, the most recent back in the 6th inning. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
1-0 home.
Ball 2.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Pitch on the way. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
That's outside.
Chris Bryant waits on deck. And the 3-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Vierling is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
So now into the box is Chris Bryant. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And now the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Stepping in now, Anthony Santander, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 1-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Two, here it is.
I got 3 and 2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Bryant leads off first with 1 away. Runners on the move for second. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Two balls and two strikes to Mancini now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now both runners are breaking. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Moore is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And now Danny Henderson. He flew out in his last AB. He's set and the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike two. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Orioles strand a couple, and it's still 3-1. Devin Williams comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 38, Devin Williams.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Kyle Lewis. First offering on its way.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. now the 2-2.
Full count.
And in a two-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Into the box now, Ty France.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Santander's got it, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Louis.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Luis Torrens. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one.
Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on the base pass and just attack the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. Here comes the 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Now to the plate, Dylan Moore. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll make the catch, and the Orioles have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Baltimore Orioles took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Max Scherzer takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Devin Williams wraps it up for the save, his 8th of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.